Hey everybody, it's Jim from Cigars. And as they say on Game of Thrones, winter is coming. You can see it's a nice late summer day in the upper Midwest, about 75, 80 degrees. But I can tell you, in about 5 or 6 or 8 weeks, I'm not going to be wanting to smoke big, gigantic cigars that are going to take an hour and a half to smoke. So what we're going to do today is look at 6 cigars that are Robusto or smaller that'll give you a real quick smoke when the weather gets a little bit colder. So we're going to start out actually with the one I'm smoking, which is the EP Carrillo New Wave Connecticut. And I got to tell you, I was having a hard time in doing the research for this, finding Connecticut's that are small. Most of them are big Robusto or even bigger than that, so for whatever reason. But EP Carrillo does have a couple small ones. This is called the Brillantes. It's a true Robusto, about 5 inches by 50 gauge, but it's the minimum size Robusto that qualifies. They also have one called a Stellas, that's a Corona, that's even smaller than this. So they got a couple of good choices for short cigars if you're a Connecticut smoker. I'm not going to review every cigar, but I'll give you kind of an overview. And this one really isn't a mild, it's more of a mild to medium Connecticut type cigar, but it's really good and it'll fit the bill for anyone who's interested in a little bit milder smoke. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, let's talk about this one next. Black Works Killer Bee, Petite Corona. And this is a Maduro, so it's going to be a little bit stronger. But the specs on this one are, it's about 48 bucks for a pack of 5 of them. And it's 4.5 by 46, so it really is a small size. It's medium full, and it's got some pepper and earth and leather taste to it. So now let's talk about the Arturo Fuente Rosado Sungrown Magnum R. I think that name is actually longer than the cigar itself. This is the vitola for this is called a 44, and it costs about 9 bucks. It's a medium full cigar, 4 7/8 by 47, so it's right in the wheelhouse for what we want. It was actually rated the number 6 cigar by Cigar Aficionado back in 2016. I don't know if you smoked the Arturo Fuente Rosado Sungrown line, but I've smoked some of the larger ones, and they're pretty strong. One thing about the cigar as well, they promote that it has a 10-year age wrapper, so very impressive. This one just came out in August of 2023. It's the Zeno Pre-Cut Half Corona, and this goes 5 for about $30, and it's 4 by 49, again a nice approachable size. The selling point in this one's kind of interesting is that they're pre-cut. I think they use a punch cut on it. So they're actually pre-cut. So if you want something quick, you're going to walk the dog, sneak one in while the wife isn't around, you know, that sort of thing. Not that that ever happens. But if you're going to do that, it's pre-cut. You don't have to worry about dragging a cutter with you. I'm actually pretty excited about that cigar for winter. The next one I'm going to talk about is the Alec Bradley Prensado Lost Art. And as you can see, they build this as a Robusto, as a 5 by 52, I think, box pressed. I think Alec Bradley might be guilty of squeezing the definition of a Robusto until it screams for mercy. This is a pretty small cigar. For cold winter smoke, this is a great choice. It's pretty full body, good taste. As you're probably aware, Prensado was, I think, the #1 cigar of the year back in 2011, and this is a sequel to it, The Lost Art. So it's a very solid cigar, and this would be a very good choice, I think. Last but not least, the Flor Dominicana Double Ligero Chiselito size, and this is a small cigar. This one is 42 gauge by about 5 to 5.5 inches, and as you can see, it's the chisel design. And if you smoked a larger size of this, you're aware that it's a pretty strong cigar. The ones that I've had of this challenge what I would consider a 10 over a 10 in terms of body. They are strong cigars. I think this would be a good choice, not for the faint at heart. Runs about 8 or 9 bucks if you can find these. So a Chiselito La Flor Dominicana Double Ligero. All right, that is all I got for you today. Try some of these cigars if they seem like they're up your alley. Enjoy that cold weather and sneak them in when you can. See you next time.